गुड इवनिंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज आमी क्लास 12 फिजिक्सर फार्स्ट चैप्टार आलोचना एमনি করছিও আর আজকে কুলম্বস লটা আমি ডিসকাস করব। তো কুলম্বস ল কি বলা হয়েছে? ইট স্টেটস দ্যাট the attraction or repulsion between 2 point charges is directly proportional to the product of their charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. It states that the force of attraction or repulsion between two point charges is directly proportional to the product of their charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. তো দুইটা চার্জ নিয়েছি Q1 আর Q2, এদের মধ্যে ডিস্টেন্স কত r, A পয়েন্ট আর B পয়েন্ট। কি বললো না, it states that the force of attraction or repulsion between two charges অ্যাট্রাক্টও করতে পারে, রিপেলও করতে পারে। সেম চার্জ হলে কী হবে? রিপেল করবে। অপোজিট চার্জ হলে অ্যাট্রাক্ট করবে। So যে force of attraction or repulsion is directly proportional to the product of their charges. That means কি, if force is F, then F proportional to Q1 Q2. আর কি বললো? And inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Square. Now if you combine these two, what will you get? Combining this we get F proportional to Q1 Q2 by R square. And to remove this proportional sign we need a constant. So F equal to K Q1 Q2 by R square, where K is constant of proportionality. Constant of proportionality. Now you see, in SI system, in vacuum or air, K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Therefore, what we are getting? F equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. This is Coulomb's law in SI system. Coulomb's law in SI system. So this is the law. Now what is epsilon naught? Epsilon naught is called the absolute permittivity. Absolute permittivity of free space. Absolute permittivity of free space. So this is the formula. This is in SI. And in CGS system in vacuum, K equal to 1. Therefore, F equal to Q1 Q2 by R square. This is in CGS, this is in SI. This is Coulomb's law. So what it is said? It states that the force of attraction or repulsion between two point charges is directly proportional to the product of their charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. And এই দুটো কম্বাইন করলে আমরা এটা পেলাম, প্রপোর্শনাল থেকে ইকুয়াল দুটার কনস্ট্যান্ট দিলাম, ওই কনস্ট্যান্টের ভ্যালু SI system 1/4 pi epsilon naught. So this formula is this. Epsilon naught, what is epsilon naught? Epsilon naught is called the absolute permittivity of free space, absolute permittivity of free space. And in CGS system, K value 1 in vacuum, so then formula will be F equal to Q1 Q2 by R square. Now this is called the inverse square law, 1 by R square, inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. This is called the inverse square law. So Coulomb's law follow the inverse square law. Now what is the value of epsilon naught and what is the value of 1/4 pi epsilon naught? Now you see, what is epsilon naught? Absolute permittivity. Epsilon naught is the absolute permittivity, and epsilon naught equal to 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12 Coulomb square per Newton per meter square. This. And what is 1/4 pi epsilon naught? And 1/4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. This is the Coulomb's law. So all about Coulomb's law. Clear? This is absolute permittivity. You have to remember this value. And this is 1/4 pi epsilon naught, 9 into 10 to the power 9. Now there is two limitations of Coulomb's law. These two limitations of Coulomb's law. You see. What are the limitation? This is only applicable in case of point charges. Point charges. It is not applicable in case of massive charges. Massive charge means maximum charge. So very little amount of charge in case of Coulomb's law is applicable. So this is applicable in case of point charges. And second is, this is applicable in case of static charges. Static so these are the two limitations. What is the first limitation? This is applicable in case of only point charges, not in massive charges. And second is, this is applicable in case of only static charges, charges in motion. In this case we cannot apply Coulomb's law. Okay, আজকে অতটুকুই। এই লটা ভালো করে শিখে নিলে আমাদের বহুত কিছু জানা হলো, কারণ কুলম ইলেকট্রোস্ট্যাটিক্সের এটা একটা ভালো মানে মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট মানে আমাদের ফর্মুলা বা থিওরেম। এটাকে তোমাকে জানতে লাগবে ভালো করে, এটা ডেরিভেশনটাকে আমাদের করতে লাগবে। এরপর আমরা দেখব এটার ভেক্টর ফর্মটা কী হয়। ঠিক আছে, বাই।